Hello everybody and welcome back to You As A Fool Plays Oxygen Not Included. Exactly where we left off from last time. They're asleep. I'm going to hydrate. And we're going to make some progress, probably. Well, at least I like to think that we're going to make some progress, probably. They're mopping. That's good. We want them up here. I'd love to figure out what this is. And for them to finish off just these last little bits of ladder. I mean, really, they don't need to. Most of this is done already. But if they could just, you know, it would be lovely. Also, get rid of all of that. Also, dig this sand up. I remember saying we could have some sand here. Is there more mess there? There is a little bit more moppable mess there. Please, no, please, nine priority that. Thank you. Thank you. What are they doing down here? And why are these? Oh, they're 5. That's why. Why they're not building these ones? What about? You should be a 9 as well. Then maybe they'll build you. Also, there's a bit appears to be mess in here. I don't know how that happened. Unreachable. Oh, they'll figure it out. It's cool. It's cool. Hot polluted oxygen vent. Right. Wolframite becomes tungsten. I think you refine that into tungsten. Maybe. At least you do in Astroneer. You refine that into tungsten. In this game, it might be entirely different. Phosphorite. Something needs phosphorite. There's like a plant. It needs lots of phosphorite. Are people handling things? The pacifier's elderly. Having a bad time. Ah, they're building all of this. Oh, get rid of that. Manual airlock? Okay, so we need to get rid of that as well. The reason I want them to do that is because they can't actually get in here from the way we've built this. Oh, put a little manual airlock in here so they can get in. Refinement? Oh yeah, Polymer Press, that's right. They're munching away. Bit of food's being made. We don't need more colonists yet, but when we do, we should also think about expanding their dining room. Probably as far this way as we can. Up to maybe this door. And we'll probably get rid of that at some point. I mean, basically there's a lot of stuff we need to do and have not done yet. But we'll get there. Checking temperature, looking pretty good. Oxygen, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's cyan. That beautiful cyan. This area, not so great. It's carbon down here, polluted oxygen-y up here. And there's not much of it. But hopefully they don't need to be in here very often. They need to come in here to open or to turn on the rock crusher to get just a bit of whatever you call it. Refined material so that we can build the trap so that or the incubator. Because we don't have any crude oil. We have a bit. 1/2 kilogram. Well, maybe a whole kilogram and a bit of crude oil. How much plastic do you think that will make? That would make 200 kilograms of plastic, would it? No, I didn't think so. So this, the Polymer Press. Open temperature is 75 degrees. Liquid intake, gas output. So you would plug this somewhere. We would probably put it somewhere over here. And then... I don't know. Oh, that's the polymer press. No, we'll need an oil refinery as well. So probably an oil refinery here, polymer press next to it. As like a kind of workshop area down there. We should also maybe put a puffed in here to just breathe all of this polluted oxygen. Oh! They're getting bits done. They're also really making their way up here. Well, probably need a floor along there. What do you see? Sand. See, if this turns out to be a complete waste of time, in that we don't achieve anything from this whole attempting to cool this area down, I guess worst case scenario, we can build a sand filter and just have the water pump through it. But I don't want to do that. I want this to work. I want this to work so badly. And I know that it doesn't want to work. That's why I'm even more invested in making this work. We'll have a water purifying system made entirely out of fishies. How cool is that? And then if we ever get that thing where it's like, oh, here's like 10 fish, we can just chuck them all in here and they'll produce even more baby fish that purify the water, and it will just be an exponential increase. I'm so into it. But we need a critter trap or fish trap. It's plastic each. Yeah, I think our best bet is the incubator, but really... I mean, we've got so many priority 9s going on that nothing's really getting done. Although they are finishing things off. I don't want to say that. They've almost done this. They've almost done this as well. If you're a slickster egg... Okay. A pufflet egg. Secrete lumps of slime with each breath. Or a bunch of fish. Everyone in the universe finds the past extremely delicious. Ooh, okay, we're gonna go with a fish. Just because they'll flop around and then eventually they'll flop down here and probably into here. And then we can maybe capture them at a later date and chuck them in here when everything's working properly, right? I did like the idea of getting the pufflet eggs and incubating them and then having them like live around here and just breathe the polluted oxygen. They would secrete slime, which is a bit of an issue, but it's infinite slime, and then we can distill the slime down into algae, and then we can use the algae to make sure that we can breathe. How much algae do you think we have? 23 tons. We'll have to keep an eye on that number. They got this. The 9s are catching up. All the cleaning that I issued as a 9, I'm going to issue instead as an 8. Yeah, that's all 8. That's all 1, yeah, because I don't want them going in there. That's all 8. 8. 8. That's a lie. That should be a 9. Getting rid of that water. That should be a 9. Nailed it. He got rid of it. And the fish fell. And there's also an egg back there. Did the fish fall down into here? They did. This is what we see. This is what we're looking for. We've got that. All the cleanings that are 9s should be 8s. This is my decree. I'm just going to make all cleanings an 8 for now. Is that really all the cleaning jobs we have? It's less than I thought. They've maybe gone through and picked some of it up. Or it's just maybe all kind of squished together. Or we haven't issued enough. Yeah, there's more sweeping jobs there. There's more there. There's more there. There's more there. Okay, maybe there is more. I'll issue the orders, and hopefully they'll handle it. Like so. Like so. It's all 8s though. It's all 8s, baby. It's all gravy. So now the only 9s we should have should be what we're actively doing. Oops, I got rid of the thing by accident. Construction. Yeah. 9s. 9s. Oh, and digging. You can stay at 5. And that will stay at 5. Make you a 9. Any more digging? No, that's all 9s. Keep that as a 5. Yeah, and then the construction, they're 9s. That's 9s. That's 9. Cool. So all the 9s are the really, really important stuff. Building and digging. And they're getting it done, slowly but surely. When all the 9s are done, 9s also include like cleaning the outhouses and doing the farms and stuff like that. When that's all done, they'll do the 8s. Oh, look how many fish are down here. You don't need to be attacked. Because they'll continually reproduce down here pretty much forever, which is great. Because then they can just kind of exist. And we can go down and we can trap them every now and then. And we can bring them up. And we can plop them in here. And cool them down. What's the temperature like down here? A little warm. A little warmish. I wonder if we could put them in a cool area and have them naturally reproduce on their own. Like up here it's 4 degrees. I thought that was like the perfect temperature for the pasu fish to be a gulp fish. But maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. We'll see, I suppose. Long commutes? I know. There's a lot that needs to be done in this colony and we only have 6 people to do it because we can only support about 6 people breathing at one time. Oh, they're making this happen though. Please, yeah, add another tile there and they'll deconstruct that. This will be an airlock. The idea behind that is that they can come in here and come out of here and dig all of this stuff out and put the pump in and all that. But if a slickster does start producing oil, it will just sink down. I think another fish died. The good thing about having all these fish in here constantly is they're producing pasu meat all the time. It's unrefrigerated, it is stale. But we could maybe get a Sweepy? Where does Sweepy come under? Yeah, it stores liquid and solid material debris from the Sweepy. They could empty the Sweepy. Yeah, it might be good. Hot tub, disease clinic, desalinator, ore scrubber. Kills a significant amount of germs present on raw ore. Do we need that? Refines lumber into ethanol. There you go. I knew it was somewhere. Synthesize oxalate using oxygen and a small amount of gold. Oh, we'll need the insulated ones as well. Exosuit. Drywall. Exosuit. Oh, Atmosuit dock. Atmosuit checkpoint. Transit tubes. Jetsuit dock. So, I think if we could maybe one day also get to the transit tubes, so that we could have like transit stations. So like get rid of all this crap, right? And then have a transit station that goes and sucks you up to like the top level, or and sucks you down to the bottom, and it takes you basically to important places, so you don't have to climb a ladder. At least that's the way I think. Now, oh yeah, I did want to look at this. Right, these seeds, they need 10 to 30 degrees, 5 to 35, 0 to 40, 5 to 30. Gas grass. Farm plot. Produces 0 kilocalories. Oh, it's eaten by the gassy moose. Okay. Takes chlorine, by the way. Wheezewort. 4 kilograms of phosphite a cycle, and a 60 to 95 degree temperature range. Interesting. Wow, the tree's big. So let me think about this. Is it consumable? No. Agriculture. We have 24 tons of phosphite. And it needs 4,000 grams? Did that say? Let me double check that. Cease this. Where's what? 4,000 grams. So it needs 4 kilograms a cycle, and 1,000 kilograms is a ton. Is that how that works? I might just show my ignorance here. Let me just double check that. Because if that is true, that's actually, that might be an easy way to cool an area down. Silence phone? Is it an American ton? Oh no. So about 1,000 kilograms is a ton. Just over 1,000 is a UK ton. Just under 1,000 is a US ton. I don't know what they're going on. For their measurements, but I would assume that a ton is about for game purposes. I will assume it's exactly 1,000 kilograms. So we have 24,000 kilograms of phosphite, which means one plant could live for a while using 4 kilograms a day. Or it could live for 400 days with the amount of phosphite we have right now. And then I guess you get one of these. Where are they? These guys? The Dracos? They excrete phosphite. 10 kilograms a cycle when properly fed, which is more than enough to grow 2 Wheezeworts every cycle. So if we need to cool an area, we can liquid cool an area and vent it into a Wheezewort chamber. Right? My brain's turning now. I'm thinking about how we can do this. I still want to try and cool this area by venting the heat here to power a steam turbine. That would be the sickest thing in the world. Give me a Pufflet. Why not? You can just live and do whatever it is you want to do. Right? I'm not here to make you have a bad time. However, we could build one. Airborne critter lure. What if we built it there? So if we do that, can we then make a critter drop off? Here? Maybe? And then we can drop off the puffed look there? Did they build that thing, by the way? Did they actually build that, or what happened? I thought we were building one. Maybe not. I build one there, I guess. And let's see what happens this time. Keep our eyes on it. Oh, building it. What happened? Do we need a critter trap? Maybe? Oh, maybe you put a critter trap down and then you put... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it works. There's going to be some research required to figure that out. For now, the puff can just do whatever it wants. It can just live how it wants to live, alright? I'm not going to get in its way. However, I do want them to really, like... Please make this happen. An anti-entropy Thermo nullifier. Does that make any sense to you guys? Absorbs and neutralizes heat energy when provided with a piped hydrogen. So that thing will remove heat from existence, which again is what we were just discussing, but you have to power it with hydrogen. In order to power it with hydrogen, you need some way to get hydrogen. In order to get hydrogen, I don't know what you would do to get hydrogen actually. I don't know what the plan there is. Is it the oxidizer? Actually, we don't need that. Do we have it in here? One of these? No. Utilities, perhaps? No. Oil well. Extracts crude oil using clean water. Must be built on atop an oil reservoir. Okay, none of these. Furniture, no. Oh, blank canvas? I'm going to put a blank canvas above... Oh, whoops. Hold up. Cancel those. Build a copy. Oh, do me a favor. Don't build out of gold amalgam. I don't know what the hell you're thinking. Building it out of gold amalgam. We do also need reed fiber. Okay, only 4 people can have nice paintings, I guess. Because we need more reed fibers. But until then, they can make the paintings, and then that will maybe give some decor, and then they won't want to kill themselves, so that will be nice. Well, they're getting this done. Slowly but surely. Critter. Please only put a slickster larvae there. Sweet, so you can choose what goes where. So this... Please only allow puffed prints, pufflet prints in here. Awesome. So if we ever catch a puffed or pufflet or puffed prints or pufflet prints or whatever, we can drop them off here and they'll only drop them off here. Sounds good to me. I cannot see what is here, which makes me think it is not tall like the geysers. I thought I would have seen part of that. Like, for instance, see here, we dug in 2 spaces. I can see the guy. Oh no, it's because we dug in 2. Maybe I can't see. I don't know. They'll figure it out, and then we'll figure out what is up here. Something cool, I hope. I mean, this is cool in and of itself. This anti-entropy thermo nullifier, which is a mouthful to say every time, by the way. I also want to know what's in here. Something cool, I hope. We can just dig through the back wall, because I don't want to go in through the front door. Maybe another neural vacillator? It would be cool. Think about it. Temperatures going up. Slowly but surely going up. That scares me. There is, of course, another one down here. And none of those I can see right now. Doesn't mean they're not there, though. Bleach stone. Igneous rock. Keeping my eyes peeled for cool stuff. More igneous rock. Good to know. To gold. Alright. What's the plan? What are people up to? Oh, they finished this bit. That's perfect. The fact they finished that is really nice. So what we should maybe do is put like a deodorizer up here that would just remove polluted oxygen. Or maybe we should put a pump up here that pumps oxygen one way and polluted oxygen another. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to do that at all. Oh, what is it? Hydrogen vent. Why is that important? Because this thing needs to be powered with hydrogen. This anti-entropy thermo nullifier. Plus we can also... There's a hydrogen generator somewhere? Somewhere under power? It's here. Or is it here? Yeah, it's here. Look, hydrogen generator. Advanced power regulation. Converts hydrogen into power. So we basically have unlimited power. I'm sorry, unlimited power. You know how it goes. We have that. We have a steam geyser. We have 2 natural gas geysers. The steam geyser does provide the added benefit of producing water while producing power, which is good. We have a polluted oxygen or hot polluted oxygen vent, so we technically have unlimited oxygen, assuming we can depollute the oxygen, which is cool. And now we can produce infinite hydrogen, depending on the frequency of this thing's eruptions, that we can use to fuel the anti-entropy thermo nullifier. I would please ask you to use its full title when you refer to it. It didn't spend 13 years in medical school to be referred to as Mr. Anyway, I'm going to put a bit of blueprint down, because if we're going to have this thing, we're going to want a wall, although we'll leave a gap. I don't know if hydrogen floats or sinks. I imagine it floats because it's hydrogen. And in here we're going to want probably quite a large, well, here's the thing, it's a bissolite. I don't really want to go through it because it scares me. Whoops. What if we just did that, right? We used the abyssalite as a natural wall and we dug this whole area out. Which I suppose means really we could do that. A manual airlock. Or would... Hold up. Or would we do something like this? Whap. And then whap whap. There. Like that. And the door. And then a ladder every... what, 3? Pretty perfect to me, I think. Oh, that one would probably need to go sideways like that, maybe? Cancel that stuff. Yeah, that'd be fine. And then we would dig out all of this business. Which is cool because we'll get a decent amount of gold amalgam from it as well. Okay, good news. You trapped her in there. Cool, nice one, team. Thank you for doing that the way that you did that. Wicked awesome. What are the priorities on this? No, 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 no. These are 5s. You don't need to do these right now. I understand you want to. The digging's also a 5. Okay, that's good. So we'll keep this area enclosed because I don't want hydrogen just spilling out yet. And the reason we're building such a big area is because the hydrogen will fill up the area. And I imagine we'll have a pump at the very top and the hydrogen will just, you know, come up like that, probably. So that's finished. That's finished. This is their next highest priority. That's a 9. That's why they're not coming down here and doing this, is because I didn't set that to be a 9. Okay, cool. We figured it out. Oh, they also built the rock crusher. You guys could finish off the wiring. That would be lovely. I bet you're not on. Oh, you are a 9 though. You just can't reach it. Of course. I should have known. Okay, maybe now they'll go and do that. Anyway, sorry, that was where I meant to end the episode. I was just complaining about things. Let's just check the blueprints. Let's get some shine nymph eggs. Why not? And that's where we'll end. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do hit the like button. It helps me out a great deal. Subscribe to the channel for more content past and future. Check out Twitter and Discord in the description down below. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Bam, 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 bam. See ya.